Watch the 18 off turn 2 over here. This is how he almost spun this thing out. Well, wait a minute. No, there he goes.
It's in the fence. And Biffle takes the lead.
Well, he's been asking for this for the last couple of laps. I mean, I think he got really frustrated running in behind Juan Pablo there. And watch him off turn 2 over here, Mike. Car gets really, really out of shape. Right there, steps out on him. And that allows Biffle to really close. And now he's been in the wall in turns 4.
I don't know what happened to the brakes. No stopping power. I'm getting killed in 3 and 4. I got no brakes to slow down.
You have your brake pads on?
Yep. This is the most pathetic I think I have ever seen in my whole life.
So they're going to restart right now. They're showing 22nd and 23rd. Kyle Busch in the 18 and 23rd spot right now.
I tell you, guys pushing hard again is this guy right here. He just pushed himself right up in the wall down here in 3 and 4. He caught up with Jimmy Johnson. You can see those look at those rotors glowing. Got a little bit loose, snapped it up in the fence. Away he went.
He's in 8th place.
There he comes in here and he just gets loose. That's a hard lick.
It's a lot harder than what he hit it earlier.
Yeah, it's got to hurt. That's got to hurt something.
And a big conference in Kyle Busch's pits. There's the coach, Joe Gibbs, in the white shirt. And Krista, because they're having lugnut issues again.
And still, Mike, yep, there's the coach huddling up his team, talking about the issue. It's been a lugnut issue, specifically a glue issue all night. They're just not sticking to the wheels. At least 5 have fallen off. They've caught them most of the time.
He's in the wall, big time.
Hey, speaking in the wall, our leader just got in the wall hard off turn 2. Kyle Busch in the 18.
And we're right back where we were last Saturday night with Kyle Busch and Dale Earnhardt Jr. battling for the lead.
See, that's the thing about this car, though. These guys have already figured out. See, this pop loose, I guess is what he's saying.
Hit your mark, Steve.
They've all figured out you don't have to slow down. Hit the wall, keep gassing it up. Ooh, that is huge. Oh, no. Killed that thing.
And you saw Jeff earlier show us a wheel that had chunks of the concrete from the wall wedged between the wheel and the bead of the tire. That's not good for balance, pressure, or other things.
That's unbelievable that you can climb the wall like that with a car and it'll keep on running as good as he seems to be running. I'd like to see how they had it fixed so that that nothing would fall off of it as many times as he hit the wall with it tonight.
Well, the problem has been trying to slow Kyle Busch down. Listen to what Jeff Dickerson, his spotter, told him a few laps ago.
I know you're digging, dude, but we got to take care of that thing over there. You're scaring the fans. There's not enough security at the turn 2 wall here. Just nice and easy.
If logic doesn't work, try humor.
That's right.
Right now, he has built his lead to over 2 seconds over Carl Edwards in the 99 car with 38 laps to go.
Driving a car that he earlier described as the most pathetic thing he's driven in his entire life.
Yeah, I think I'd have called him back and said, hey, dude, I've already tried to destroy this thing. There ain't no way.
5 laps to go. Kyle Busch's night has read like a movie script. The car didn't have any brakes. The car wouldn't turn. He bounced it off the wall. They dropped a lug nut. They dropped another one. They dropped one and got penalized. They dropped another one and put it back on. Hollywood couldn't come up with a night like this for a race car driver, but here he is, overcoming the penalty and all. Kyle Busch back to the lead and pulling away.
You can't overcome talent. I mean, when you have the kind of talent this kid has, you just about got to take the car and lock it up in the garage to keep him from winning.
We've got 4 laps to go, about 3.5 laps to go for Kyle Busch.
I'm just hoping and praying that when he gets out of the car tonight, he'll have something nice to say. Because his driving is impeccable. And when he gets out of the car, that's questionable.
You know, certainly it has paid off.
There's 3 right here.
It has certainly paid off for Rick Hendrick to get Dale Earnhardt Jr. over there in that camp. He has almost carried the Hendrick banner most of the year. But I said all along that whoever got Kyle Busch, that was going to be the real winner in all this trading of drivers headed into 2008. And he's not let me down. It's right now, he's about 2.5 laps away from what will be his 3rd win of 2008.
If you can't learn something from Rick Hendrick and Joe Gibbs,
You 2 right here, bud.
you ain't never going to learn.
2 to go.
And Krista, it sounds like Kyle has been pretty silent on the radio these last 50 miles.
Yeah,
him. I think he did so much whining and complaining early in the race there that they just finally told him. They may have turned his radio off.
Man, here it is.
White flag.
Easy, buddy, easy.
And remember, he came in here our points leader after finishing second at Richmond. He'll certainly stretch that points lead out because right now, Jeff Burton in the 31 car is running back in the 10th position.
His fourth try.
How proud of you guys I am.
His fourth try at Darlington. His first checkered flag. Kyle Busch wins the Dodge Challenger 500.
My goodness. Who would have thunk it?
Carl Edwards comes home second. Jeff Gordon's coming home third. There you see Dale Earnhardt Jr. fourth. And how about that battle for fifth between teammates David Reagan and Matt Kenseth? Quite a battle down to the wire. There's the man of the hour right there. We just saw him. Kyle Busch in 18 gets a little thumbs up from Carl Edwards in the 99.
Thanks, Jeff. You're my hero, buddy.
Talking to a spotter there.
Great job, Wild Thing. Proud of you.
I think that name didn't stick.
I think we need to play that song when they introduce him next week for the All-Star race.
Yeah, like when Charlie Sheen would come out on the field in Major League.
This is typical Joe Gibbs right here. There he is right in the middle of them. He rallied his troops together there about halfway through the race. Great coach. Great coaches can get great people to do great things.
Took a bow on the front stretch. You bounced off the wall more times than we could count. You had a penalty, lug nut issues. You saw just about everything tonight. What does it mean to win a crown jewel event here at Darlington?
This is pretty awesome. Darlington's obviously showed again tonight that it's one of the hardest places. Always has been, always will be. And even with the fresh asphalt, this place is tough. And so I just can't thank this M&M's Joe Gibbs Racing Toyota team enough. You know, they did an awesome job. And we're going to go through an awful lot of Mac tools here this week fixing this thing, but that's okay. And, you know, it's just an awesome win for us. I just can't thank these guys enough. And preparing such a great race car, and the lap cars at the end were great. They gave me all the room in the world, so it's pretty cool.
Who kept you in this game mentally? Your spotter was talking to you, trying to get you to calm down. Steve Addington, everybody.
Everybody did their part. Anybody who was on the radio. So Addington did a great job. Crew chief in making great race calls, and Jeff Dickerson up top, man, he's my savior every week, so he's a pretty awesome dude. And I thought that
Steve Addington gets it.
I thought that was Dickerson. Usually when Dickerson gets in here, he gets a bath too. So
what about that pathetic car?
Man, it just doesn't turn. It doesn't want to do what it needs to do here, especially and this place became aero tight. I mean, it just became one of those aero sensitive racetracks because there's only one lane you can run around this place. That's the fast way around. And anytime you got to get by somebody, you just got to save your stuff and try to maneuver past them somehow, some way, but it's hard to do.